constitutional changes, and we can all agree if it's not constitutional changes, we're just going to cut it off, right? Over here.
Hi, I'm Ross. This question is for the Premier. Given that our form of Westminster government is designed for colonial rule and our Constitution fully embeds its full power to Central Canada, in which they will never give up, and the Bill of Rights is used by Ottawa as a suggestion, not a right. After 120 years of this, why should Albertans support staying within Canada when everything else tells us to go?
I didn't get his name. I would have liked to. Premier now? Yes?
Yeah, I'll just say, because I wish Michael Binion was here, he would normally talk about the evolution of our Constitution. And I don't dispute the way the country came together, and then it's taken us some time to get to an equal status. We were Rupert's Land, and then Northwest Territories, and then became Alberta, and then the Resource Transfer Act didn't happen until the 1930s. But slowly but surely, we've been taking on more and more roles of a responsible government. This is one of the papers that Michael Binion has written, is that as you develop more capacity, then you exercise more of the jurisdiction that you have. Quebec, because they're double our population, and also because they've got unique characteristics to maintain culture, they have taken on all of these roles of responsible government. They do collect their personal income tax. They do have their own pension. They do have their own police. They do have their own control over immigration. But I would say I'm not as gloomy, I don't think, as the last speaker. I think that this is the stage where we're asking the question: is should we take on more of the roles that we see other larger jurisdictions taking on? And I think that one thing I should also just mention, because I had to sign off on an agreement with Government of Canada, and the language of the agreement was really interesting, because we signed for His Majesty in right of Alberta, and they signed for His Majesty in right of Canada. We are not a subservient level of government. We get our executive authority directly because of the Constitution, and we both have the oath that we swear to His Majesty. And that's something that I think the federal government forgets, and maybe some Albertans forget from time to time, is that we are not meant to have the federal government invade our jurisdiction, just as much as we cannot invade their jurisdiction. We're trying to just get them back to honoring the current letters of the Constitution. And then this section is also talking about if there's anything more we should do.